Okay, so the question was, how do I propagate my houseplants? And one of the questions was, how do I propagate my jade houseplant? So
And snake and monstera.
And monstera. Okay, so jades are actually very easy to propagate. This is, in fact, the very first jade I ever propagated.
Really?
Yep, ever.
And it's still going.
Yeah, it's a happy guy. So how I propagate jades is usually by stem clipping versus leaf, because jades can be a bit on the slower side of growing. So leaves don't grow very fast, just a leaf clipping. That means like taking just this one leaf and having it grow a new plant. So this is another plant that I propagated, jade, from my mother's jade plant. So what I do is I just take a stem and I clip it with clean scissors and take off one of the bottom leaves, and that's it. I let this sit for maybe a week so the bottom callus is over, and then I stick it in soil.
So you don't wait till it makes roots?
You can. So you can also stick it in water.
Yeah.
And some people find that's faster. I don't. I just stick it straight in soil. So you
don't put it in water. You let this callus over and then you put it in soil.
Yep.
Interesting.
So that's how I've always done them. And again, just like everything with gardening, there's different ways to do it. Monstera, you basically just take above a node.
Yeah.
This is a monstera clipping. And monsteras I root in water.
So I think it's scary for people to be like, what's a node? So this is the stem that the plant was growing. And then this sort of like, it looks almost like a joint. 2 leaves are coming out. I'm gonna flip it around so you can see there would have been like a little dot there. Like it looks like a little, sometimes they're like little white dots, and that's where a node would be. And by putting that in water, that's where the new root system is gonna grow from. So I'm gonna I'll give you that back. I'm gonna show it on this because I think this is even clearer. This is a prayer plant that I've taken cuttings of. So I cut it. Again, this was a leaf node. There were 2 leaves here and there were little dots here. I've had it in water. Here's another node. And this is touched water and it's actually rooting up here as well. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's touched water and it's created a root. And then on the other side of it, it's doing the same thing. So that's what a leaf, like a node, looks like. It looks like a joint, like a knee of a plant, if that kind of makes sense.
The node is the knee.
That's the way I look at it, because people are like, a leaf node. Because like you could think that this is the leaf node because that's where the leaf is coming out, but it's the base of it.
Right.
And if you look really closely, I find a lot of times you'll see like little dots or like little tiny roots starting. Here's another one. Like you can kind of see little dots, like that's where the roots would come from.
Yeah.
Not all. I find with the prayer plants, I can really see those. I don't know if you can see the dots from the monstera, but that's what it means, like below that node.
Yes.
Put them in water and then it'll root and then you can put it into soil.
Yep. Yeah. And you can do an image search specifically.
Yep.
What is a monstera leaf node look like?
Yeah.
And then the next step to that is just to try it.
Yeah.
Because really how you learn how to do all of this stuff is just by doing it.